So what's going on, guys? My name is Mr. Dalek JD, and I'm so excited as today I'm bringing you a World War II Zombies update video, and this is regarding an update which came out today which kicks off the Resistance community event, and boy, there's actually a lot of new things that have been added into Zombies ahead of the DLC 1 release next week, as well as some various changes to the overall gameplay mechanics, and it's a big one. I'm very impressed. Let me know what you think down below in the comment section as well, and if you're excited for the Darkest Shore and you're excited that there's been quite a number of changes and improvements to Zombies, then let me know down below and drop a thumbs up as well. Now, kicking things off on the menu of World War II Zombies, we finally have something which a lot of people have been crying out about wanting for a while to increase the replayability and reason to jump on the game, and it's a section that's currently blacked out but will probably be available during DLC 1 called Orders. These are essentially your weekly orders, your weekly, daily orders for you to jump in, complete something in Zombies, and be rewarded with a supply drop or perhaps an XP bonus or something along those lines. Black Ops 3 has a Zombies challenge. IW finally had some really awesome orders towards the end of the game, and multiplayer has always had it, so it's taken a little while, but finally Zombies has it, and there'll be a reason for us to jump back in, and I know a lot of people are excited by that. Now, this next bit is huge changes, something which I'm a little bit upset about because I love this and I didn't realize this needed a nerf, but the camouflage ability has been nerfed so your special meter drains faster. Now, what exactly this means is when you're in game and you activate it, it's going to go down the same amount of time as it always did, but if you shoot any bullets, that special meter drops a lot quicker. So obviously Sledgehammer Games saw that the camouflage ability was not being used in the way that it was intended, which was only to go and revive down teammates, not to essentially make yourself invisible and to walk around for about 10 to 20 seconds. So now if you ever use camouflage and shoot your gun, even if you're not shooting at zombies, you'll notice this special meter will drain so much quicker, which I'm a little bit sad about because this was my favourite ability without doubt, but it did need a little bit of a nerf now you look into it. And the ammo multiplier of fully loaded has also been nerfed in conjunction with buffing reserve ammo multiplier for all weapons, so the net total is nearly unchanged. An interesting little change there. There is a fixed issue where players were able to equip multiple scope attachments and multiple of the same attachment. They improved notifications for when players receive a supply drop. And speaking of supply drops, if you jump into the game now, depending on what level you are, from this update you may have been given some supply drops. I got given about 12 supply drops of normal and 6 rare. I've heard people getting a lot more depending on what rank they are. I really don't know the reason for this. Maybe it's to try and compensate for the lost supply drops that were not earned during these ranks. I'm not quite sure. But let me know down below if you've been given any supply drops, and if so, how many. The next one is a fix for prestige exploits, which was a massive thing. They fixed an issue where players were unable to use base weapons without having to complete a challenge or collection, which is pretty rubbish, and so all new guns should be in the game now, and we'll jump onto that topic in a little bit. There's an issue fix where mods were not properly applied in-game after selection, fix issues with Jack in the Box after respawning, fix countdown timer issues, fix an issue where signing into split screen caused title to hang for up to 2 minutes, various UI fixes and improvements, various audio fixes and improvements, various map exploits fixed, and various party system issues fixed. But man, we're only just getting started with all of these changes. If we go down to the character selection now in the lobby, I don't have all of the secret characters unlocked, but you'll now notice that there are more question marks, and with the DLC there is now 12 additional characters that we need to unlock, which is a gigantic amount. Some people are assuming that maybe this is going to be 3 characters per DLC, but if we go to the challenges section, it has a little description of what the challenge might involve. Just going through these very quickly. One says, "You're welcome, Drostan." Another is, "There was an elevator?" ? Another, "Is this what Straub was looking for? Let's keep it to the basics. I'm getting too old for this. Don't ruin the mystery. They better not step on my sandcastle. Bodies in motion stay in motion or die. Friends only slow me down. Measure twice, cut once. You dropped more than your wallet. And stay out." Very interesting that there's potentially 12 new characters in this DLC, and some of the challenges revolving stuff around sandcastles definitely relates to the beach on the Darkest Shore, so perhaps it is 12 new characters we're getting, which is incredible. A lot of people were also expecting there to be new universal mods, and that is right. We have about 4 or 5 brand new mods, the first being Mugger, which involves increased jolts for killing weaker enemies with melee only, Finishing Blow, where you deal extra melee damage against enemies with less than half health, which is going to be very useful because you can probably kill zombies with a single hit at that point, up until about like maybe round 10 for instance. The next mod we have is Lucky Crit, chance to deal heavy damage when shooting a zombie's weak point, instantly killing regular zombies. Next one is Fast Hands, use items and lethal equipment faster, increased damage for lethal equipment, switch weapons faster. And that seems to be it on the new universal mods. Now if we go over to the recording section, you guys know within the Final Reich there is a ton of intel you can pick up, which gives you some additional sound quotes as well as video clips from Doktor Straub. And if we look there, we have about 9 or 10 new clips to be getting within the Darkest Shore, which is really awesome, which takes our total of intel to around about 37, which is a hell of a lot. And of course, with a brand new update and a community event, there are new weapons to get within multiplayer, and those are available by default in Zombies. And this is the 9mm SAP, but it's based around the classic P38 pistol. Now weirdly enough, this pistol is not available in multiplayer in supply drops, but yet is added into Zombies, which is awesome, and it can be selected as a starting pistol, so that brings up to 4 starting pistols now within Zombies. But aside from that, in multiplayer there is a new combat knife as well as a new SMG called the Also and the Volkssturm Gewehr rifle, both of those being inside of Zombies. So let's not waste any more time, let's jump in the Final Reich and check out what these weapons are like. So from my box luck, and every time they add new weapons into Zombies, it's increasingly harder to get these guns out of the box, since there's so many weapons now available in that cycle. But out of all the weapons I got the new pistol first, which for some reason doesn't have a proper name when you pick it up. It's still got like a sort of code name or sort of like in-game text name where it's like weapon underscore microtransaction. I don't understand that, but this pistol is not bad by any means. But when you pack-a-punch this thing, oh my goodness, this is one of my favourite pistols in Call of Duty Zombies history, and I'm not even trying to big this up either. When you pack-a-punch this thing, it is a monster. Each bullet is pretty damn strong, and it shoots about 3 or 4 bullets from a single bullet. So it's like having double tap, but rather than it be double tap, it's triple tap or quadruple tap. It's so damn strong, and I've been taking out wusslings by literally shooting them a few times in the back with this pistol, and even so, shooting them from the front normally, this pistol bullets are so strong that they're gonna die anyway. The only downside to this thing is that it doesn't give you a lot of points, but if you're playing in the later rounds and you've got a big horde and they're all lined up perfectly, you can get quite a lot of collateral, saving you ammo, and you get a hell of a load of points. So I definitely advise you guys to use this pistol if you get it in Zombies. It's definitely something to not sleep on, and if this is the same as a starting pistol and how it works, then oh my god, this is the new best starting pistol we've ever seen in Zombies. Screw the explosive bullets, this thing is a monster. Now to the second gun I managed to get in Zombies, which was the Volkssturm Gewehr, which is probably going to be the biggest weapon out of all 3 that have been added in, as it looks really cool, and as it is normally, the damage on it is okay. It's not amazing, it's not gonna like blow your mind or anything, but it's not bad. Pack-a-punched, it's the same sort of deal. It's called the People's Storm. It's pretty awesome, but again, it's not something which you're going to be using a lot into the high rounds. It's something that you'll use it to gain a lot of points, and you'll probably throw it away and get an LMG out the box. We've taken a look at the pistol, and now we've looked at the Volkssturm Gewehr, which only leaves one more weapon left, which is the Also SMG. And I'm not gonna lie, this done a little bit better than I expected it to do. The fire rate on this thing is pretty fast, and the reload animation I think is particularly cool because your character like puts it all the way to the other side of the screen. Upgraded, this thing is again a solid weapon. It's called the Boot, and on round 21 it was absolutely mowing through zombies. This is definitely a fun SMG to use. The only issue is you're going to run out of ammo for this thing pretty quickly. It's got 30 bullets in a clip, and with this fire rate you're going to be reloading a heck of a lot, so it's something which you could maybe get away with using quite a lot in the early rounds. I mean, round 20 is still absolutely demolishing, but it's just not something that I'd use because the ammo on it is not that great. But overall, a better update of weapons than what we got in the last patch about a month or so ago. And these weapons, definitely including that new pistol, going to be used for a long time. That thing is so much fun. But there we go, a ton of really positive changes and new things coming into zombies. The orders being a massive thing to a lot of people. This new pistol, oh my god, I'm going to be talking about this for the next few weeks. It's honestly a godsend weapon. So good. And of course, this patch has also got the game ready, so the Darkest Shore DLC will be ready to play as soon as it unlocks from the PlayStation Store on Tuesday, pretty early, whatever time that decides to release, and I'll update you guys with that. If you want to make sure you don't miss out on any more videos, because I've got a lot more stuff coming up regarding World War II Zombies, some new stuff, as well as, of course, when the Darkest Shore drops, I'll be live streaming, making a ton of videos. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on another video. But thank you for watching. You've been awesome for taking your time to watch all the way to the end, and I'll catch you next time.